The Krays. Kill Order.
Hello, this is Reg Kray speaking. I would like to thank you all for being present this evening. Though I cannot be with you physically, I want you to know I am with you in spirit. I hope that you have a good night. God bless. Reg Kray.
I'm glad they're 6 foot under the best place they can be. They were two horrible bastards.
Every time I saw them, there was always a problem or something.
They wanted to be gangsters. They set out to be gangsters.
Ronnie and Reggie Kray, two of the most infamous criminals of all time. Legends. Their fame was built on a fearsome reputation and mythical celebrity-like status. But who were the real Krays? True crime author and friend of the Krays, Bernard O'Mahony, offers unprecedented access to their trusted friends, loyal confidants, and most bitter enemies. Silences will be broken.
In his autobiography, Ronnie Kray bizarrely claimed that he and his brother were fucking untouchable. That was quite a statement to make from a man who was serving a life sentence, with a recommendation that he spend a minimum of 30 years behind bars. For me, being in prison would suggest that Ronnie Kray and his brothers Reggie and Charlie were far from untouchable. But that statement was typical of the terrible twins, who controlled the East End of London from the mid-1950s until their arrest in May 1968. Drunk on power, their inflated egos ensured that they spent very little time here in the real world. This is the true story of Britain's most infamous family, the Krays. It is told by those that they trusted, those that carried out their bloody orders, and those that knew them best. Maureen Flanagan, former actress and one of Britain's first page 3 girls, met the Kray family when she was just 17.
1961. Well, London was buzzing, swinging 60s was just beginning, everything was changing, fashion, politics, we had the pill. Some women were going out to work, like me, and it was a very busy area, most respectful, and that's when I met the notorious Kray family.
When I was about 19, come out of prison, I was young then, I knew their father, and sometimes I'd go home with the Krays, with father, rather than them, and they were back from evacuation, Reggie and Ronnie. They was only about 9 years of age, and they used to call me Uncle Frank.
I met Charlie, the elder brother. He was the elder by 7 years from the twins. I met him first, found him most handsome and charming. Then he introduced me to his mother at their house in Valence Road. He said she wanted someone to come home and do her hair every week, rather than sit in a salon and be inundated with requests, which she always was. So along I went. I met this charming, lovely, kind, typical East End mother, who just happened to be the mother of the most notorious men in London. She couldn't sit in a hairdressing salon without someone saying, do you think Ronnie could speak to this one? We're having a little problem with this neighbour. Could Reggie come down and speak to them? The poor woman just couldn't go anywhere, so hence I went home to do the hair.
I used to go round the Krays' house as a friend, because how I met them, I saw this woman in Bethnal Green Road in shopping bags, and I said, "Old lady, can I give you a hand?" She said, "Oh, would you, son?" So anyway, she lived in Valence Road. I didn't know who she was. When I got to the doorstep, I went to give her the bag. She said, "Come and have a cup of tea." I couldn't believe.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?